We are loaded with more work-from-home jobs today, and these opportunities are good options for introverts because you won't be on the phone all day. We have a little variety, hopefully something for everyone. So I'm going to start out with a job that comes to us from Hungry Root. This one is for a customer care specialist. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. No location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And in this job, you'll spend a majority of your time on social and reputation management with a focus on Facebook group moderation and community engagement, while also supporting cross-functional operations and customer lifecycle communications. So yeah, this job is a mix between customer service and moderation. You'll respond to a high volume of customer comments and questions across email, phone, SMS, live chat, and social media, while consistently meeting daily resolution targets, first response time goals, and SLA commitments. You'll moderate the Facebook group and other brand communities by reviewing and improving posts, removing off-topic or harmful content, responding to questions, and ensuring conversations align with community guidelines. You also produce a weekly social community roundup, strengthen and grow the company's reputation on Reddit and Trustpilot, identify emerging topics across social channels and translate them into actionable insights for operations, marketing, and product teams. Lead quality control across brand voice, tone, and engagement. You'll support lifecycle messaging through Braze and maintain and update Zendesk macros, help center FAQs, and AI agent templates. They'd like you to have about 2 years experience in a customer-facing support or communications role. You also have experience managing social channels or online customer communities. You have at least 1 year experience working with a CRM platform, and it's a plus you're familiar with Braze. And I want to mention this, you need to be open to travel for team building opportunities throughout the year. How much travel that involves, I have no idea. You'll have to clarify that with them. So they offer a nice suite of benefits, including a work-from-home stipend to support your initial home office setup, and they tell us on this job description they'll pay you $40,000 to $50,000 per year. Okay, if you have a little bit of accounts receivable experience and you want a work-from-home job, check out this opportunity. It's for an accounts receivable associate order to cash with the company TrueBridge. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, but you need to get your application in by February 5th, 2026. So this is your typical AR position where you'll prepare status reports by tracking billing activities. You'll analyze billing trends and recommend process improvements to optimize revenue collection, reduce errors, and improve payment times. You'll also investigate and resolve billing discrepancies and errors, provide billing data and analysis, ensure invoices reflect negotiated payment terms and conditions, collaborate with other internal teams to ensure accurate and correct reporting of billing information, and accurately calculate billable data from provided reports, ensuring timely delivery to internal stakeholders. They want you to have a bachelor's degree or equivalent and 2 to 4 years experience in billing or a related field. You have a strong ability to perform ad hoc reporting and data analysis to support financial decision making. You're familiar with GAAP standards and revenue recognition principles. You also have an understanding of regulatory compliance and internal controls. And then, of course, you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. And they have a couple preferred qualifications. Whenever I see preferred, that tells me they're just preferred, not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And as far as the salary, they don't share it anywhere on this job description, but based on my experience looking at similar roles, I think this job could pay anywhere from $45,000 to $65,000 per year, but there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work out your salary with them. Okay, so our next work-from-home job is with the company Point C. This one is for a pharmacy technician to work full-time remotely anywhere within the United States. And in this job, you'll answer inbound calls and return voicemails from members. You'll troubleshoot and resolve prescription-related issues, coordinate with providers' offices and retail and mail order pharmacies as needed to resolve claims processing, prior authorization, and medication access issues, document all actions, progress, and communication. You'll also conduct proactive member outreach, including but not limited to disruption list communications and follow-up calls. And last but not least, you'll collaborate closely with pharmacy services team members and cross-functional departments to ensure timely resolution of pharmacy-related concerns. For this job, you need an active or eligible pharmacy technician license and certification. State-specific requirements apply, and they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have 1 to 2 years of experience in pharmacy, PBM, healthcare, customer service, or related environment. You have a strong understanding of pharmacy operations, prescription workflows, and medication terminology. And they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have experience troubleshooting pharmacy or claims issues with PBMs, such as CVS, Carelon, Optum, or Express Scripts. And that's just preferred, it's not required. You need excellent communication skills. You're proficient in navigating systems such as ticketing platforms, pharmacy software, or claims tools. Experience with Acuity is a plus. And you need high attention to detail, strong organization skills. You're able to manage multiple priorities in a fast-paced environment, and you have a commitment to confidentiality, accuracy, and a positive member experience. So that sums up this job. They tell us on this job description they'll pay you $40,000 to $45,000 per year. So next up, we have a financial coordinator position with the company Bicycle Health. This job is full-time remote, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And we can see on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $25 per hour. They give you a nice suite of benefits, plus a $50 a month remote work stipend. So in this job, you'll play a key role in the patient's treatment, providing them with financial information and support they need to successfully navigate their recovery journeys. You'll act as a guide for patients by helping them with their needs tied to insurance, billing inquiries, payments, and subscription renewals, ultimately preventing early discharge and ensuring Bicycle Health is paid for services rendered. You'll document financial clearance information, update demographic, insurance, funding, and medical information as needed, and research and discuss financial options with patients for services not reimbursed by third-party payers. You'll review patient accounts receivable balances, communicate patient financial information to the clinical team or CSS team as needed, and complete basic administrative tasks. And you'll do all that while mastering the technology the company uses. And here's a little hint. They tell us the products they do use. So if you're not familiar with any of them, do a quick internet search. Get as familiar as you can with these products. You need about 2 years experience in a high-touch customer service or healthcare environment. You're comfortable using computers. You can navigate the internet and use multiple software systems simultaneously. And they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you have experience with Mac, Apple, and Google Suite. So that's it for this one. Let's move on to our next opportunity. It comes to us from Smart Asset. So Smart Assets is looking for a sales operations analyst to work full-time remotely anywhere within the United States. And in this job, you'll provide day-to-day operational support for the sales organization to ensure a frictionless sales motion. You'll run ad hoc and recurring analysis, resolve sales stakeholder requests with a high level of quality and accuracy, partake in operationalizing strategic initiatives in support of the broader strategy and operations team, serve as a steward of data fidelity and data hygiene across the sales tech stack, and support GTM functions including account assignments, sales promotions, customer activation, those sort of things. They'd like you to be comfortable running analysis in spreadsheets. You know how to and when to use lookups, pivots, sums, counts, those sort of things. You have 1 to 3 years experience in sales, marketing, or revenue operations. You're familiar with Salesforce CRM. You know how to navigate Salesforce and modify basic reports and dashboards. And they have some preferred skills and experience. They're just preferred, not required. Read through them. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And as far as the salary, scrolling down to the bottom of this job description, they tell us they'll pay you $60,000 to $88,000 per year. So that's all I have for you in this video. They're really good opportunities if you're looking for something that won't tie you to the phone all day, and these jobs are more entry-level in nature. Hopefully one of them works out for you, and if you're looking for some entry-level healthcare jobs, check out this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.